Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing Unreal World. This is the Blacksmith update. So here we are back at our little base camp. Not much going on here. We did just get a bird kill from one of our wonderful traps. But, and it was funny too, it's out of the 3 traps we placed, you can barely see one, but there is one over here to the left. It was the one that we didn't put any bait in, was the one that actually caught the bird. So I decided to pull the bait out of the traps I had because we are very low on food. I've literally just got 3 pieces left here. Now this black grouse cut, I'm gonna sacrifice that. We're still trying to get in good with the gods and stuff. But we do have some meat here. There's 104 pieces of dried forest reindeer cuts being prepared. They'll be ready after 21 days. So we've also got this little guy here. That's just a skin. We're going to get that prepared. Waiting for that basically before we head out and do some traveling. I'm thinking we still need to go on a hunt. Let's see what we've got on us right now. I can probably drop off these feathers. I don't need to carry those around with me. It's always good before going out on a hunt just to kind of drop some stuff. Make sure you got a clear inventory and you're not overburdened or anything. So, tell you what, we've got a little bit of time, but let's zoom out. And I just want to go for a quick walk. Just look around, see if there's anything out here. This will pass some time and it'll allow me to get that leather finished real quick. No, not quite yet. Ready shortly. So it's just a bird skin. It won't take very long at all, but here's our friends at the blacksmith. So this is the location right here we've discovered that has the master blacksmith shop. That is our goal for this, since it's a brand new aspect of the game. We want to identify and label all the blacksmiths across the region. That's our goal. I'm getting real hungry, but I'm gonna kind of push it. Since we don't have a lot of food, I'm gonna try and stretch it out. Although I just noticed this is stale, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. That means it's getting close to rotten. Alright, so just came here, kill a little bit of time. We don't really have much reason. Let's just say hi to some of our friends here. Trying to get in good with everybody. He's telling me about the weather during the night, but the tribesman needs help with some chores. Look at that, a quest popped up. Alright, so Vanyo, I don't know how to say his name truly, but there we go. At least a moment ago, he was wandering around here in the northwest. Awesome. Let's go see this guy. I don't know what he wants us to do. Might be this gentleman. We know all their names, so I should be able to just look. That's not him. It's not, no, Piety is the blacksmith. Probably not the child. Kunuti. Is this you? Are you Anyo? No, Osarki. Let's keep looking. He said northwest, right? It's not great, like, not the greatest directions. Maybe that's him right there. I think I've got everybody introduced. Vanyo, there he is. Let's go talk to that gentleman. Come here, sir. I'd like to speak to you. Okay, greet. Hey, good morning, Owl. Busy, busy, busy days. Busy weeks it is. See, he does know our name, so that's good. They're familiar with us. They like us. That's the goal. We're trying to get in good. So let's do this. What keeps you busy? I mean, is there anything I could do to help with? Yeah, let's ask him that. Mend this, fix that, gather, stack, store, prepare. So many things going on all the time. I see. Just let me know. Sounds like you might need a helping hand. Or maybe even 2. You don't happen to be interested in some simple work, huh? What kind of work? We will need heaps of branches for firewood. If you could go gather branches from the woods, that would be great help. We would need around 160 for the reserve. Okay. Where do you want me to pile them? Just pile them up anywhere in the yard. If you get them here in 5 days, I'll reward you. Sounds good. I'll do my best. All right. That's an easy one. In fact, I can probably literally stand right here and do it. Let's see. So if I do so, there we go. Yep, nobody's going to complain. And we now have 16 at our feet. So don't have a lot of food, but it's very early in the day. So I guess instead of hunting, we know what we're going to be doing. Let me repeat that command. There we go. Just hit R to repeat. And of course they fall at our feet. The branches, whenever you do this, you don't have to like drop them. Now we went from 16 to 79 there. So let me finish it off real quick. Okay, there we go. 166 branches on the ground. Perfect. Now, let me zoom out. Let's find our boy. Um, it's only noon, so he shouldn't be too far. That's not him. There he is. In here alone with the blacksmith. Okay. Great. Hey, it appears that you have got the work done. Good, thank you. Now it's time to settle that reward of yours, shall we? Oh, I get a reward? Sure thing. You have earned this, Owl. Thus, 5 squirrel hides worth of our goods will be handed out to you for free. Claim your reward whenever you please, all at once or in parts. Just come trade after picking up your selections, and we'll reward those goods to you. Nice. So, thank you. If you missed in a previous episode, I came here and I almost did some trading with them. Well, we've done a little trading, but I almost bought all their food and traded them in my furs. But I'm really glad I didn't now because we've got credit with them. And now I can go grab some of the fish and stuff that I had initially wanted to pick up. Can't remember. Here it is. This is where I dropped some of it. Yeah, look, we got. Let's grab this. I'll just see how much these bear cuts are worth to them. Trade, it's to our extent we will be rewarded, but let's see how it is with the selections made so far. Your reward covers more than 2/3 of this. The rest of it you have to pay. You've got 19 drafted cuts. Okay. So we don't quite have enough. Let's see, offer payment. I think what I'll do is put some of these away. Actually, it's better to drop them instead of handing them to him because he might just carry them around. But what we want to do is put them on the ground so that, yeah, we can come and maybe trade for them again later. So let's do the trade again. Oh, okay. Now we're good. Okay, it's a deal. Awesome. Any other credit left over, we'll just use it at a later time. But now we got ourselves some extra food. 10 dried bear cuts. Woo! All right, our back's no longer against the wall here. Although it's not going to last forever, but that's pretty decent. Let's get a drink. And don't forget, we've got that bird leather back at the house. Or at the shelter, I should say. We don't have a house yet. But I would like to get to that before it rots. All right, here is the leather. Let's pick it up. And still got another stage or two with it. There we go. Not a big deal. So that was a cool little trade. Now, you know what we should do? I kind of want to go back there to the village again. It's not far. It's super close. In fact, it's right here. So let's, I want to talk to their sage, see if he's got any spells or anything to teach me. Since we completed a quest for him and we've been really good with the spirits, I think maybe we'll get lucky. We are tired, though. I'm going to watch that. Where's he at? Where you at, silly sage? Probably hiding up in one of these buildings here. I'll find him. Alrighty, there he is. I believe this is him. Let's chat. Yeah, that's the guy. Alright, let's greet him. Good day, Al. What can I do for you? How's it going? Been worse. Let's go back to chat selections. I don't think he's got anything to teach us. It would probably pop up there in the greet. But I just want to go through. I'm going to go through and just look, just to be sure. Ask help. No. Okay. No worries. No worries. We'll keep coming back. We'll keep trying. Just ingratiating ourselves as best as we can. And I guess, well, we got to get home, finish off that bird skin. Should probably be done by now. Okay, well, there we go. It is morning. Well, it's actually after midnight, so it's still kind of night, technically. I did finish off with the fur or the leather, so let's drop that. And we're going to need to eat. We are getting, the awful roasted forest reindeer cut. I've never seen the awful marker on a piece of food before. Yikes, that's pretty bad. All right, we're going to eat our dried bear cuts. Nice, that's filling. All right, now, yes, I do want to drink from the source, but I got to look at it. There we go. Take a drink. Now, we need to go ahead and get this raw meat out of my inventory. I think I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice it. There we go. Black hazel grouse. We feel at ease now with the spirit world. Very good. Okay, so let's see. The skin is done. We'll probably go on a little hunt here, but I need to kill some time because I don't want to go out at this time. It's too cold. It's too dark. It might not be too cold, but it's colder. Let's see. The food's got 20 days. The ones back at the village have about 19 or 18 days to go. So Let's see, you know what I'll do? I'll make a bowl. So I've got my blocks right here, 33 branches. I'm going to grab those actually. And 8 blocks. So I'm going to come in my shelter, drop the branches real quick. Now let's face the blocks and we'll craft something here. Let's go to lumber. I think it's utility. Wooden bowl. Block of wood, an axe and a knife. Very good. The axe is a satisfactory tool. Wow, it didn't take too long. We obtained a decent bowl. So let's fill it with some water there. Fill it up. Awesome. So now when I want to drink, I can go into this, and I've got about 7 pounds, 6 pounds of water there. And now a wooden tub would hold much more, but and a water skin holds less. But this is a good medium-sized container, I think, just for carrying around with us. All right, and again, it's not super necessary. You could go without a water container for a long time in this game, but it's just more convenient for us. So it's definitely good time for us to go out. We're fully rested. I'm not going to eat. Let's just go. Trying to conserve that meat. Now, which way should we go? Let's look at the map real quick. Zoom in here. It's so hard to see because we're in this cultural region. I think I can, yeah, okay, I can turn that off. So we've got the dark areas. That's what we're looking for, the darker places, because that's like a flatter region. I might come down south near this other village. Let's go down that way. It looks like there's some flat, dark area down there. Okay, now we just encountered a squirrel. Normally in the thick woods like this, I would say no. If it's any other animal, it's like impossible, but I might try a squirrel. Let's just see what the situation is down here. Okay, there he is. I see him to the south of me. Let's see what kind of tree he gets himself in. If he gets in a tree that's isolated, Jesus, I almost snuck right up on him. Oh, he's in the tree right here in front of me. Okay. I don't love the idea of shooting arrows at this guy, but I will try a couple. Oh. We missed it. Okay, I'm going to pick up the arrow because we could easily damage our arrow or just lose it, shooting it up into a tree, basically. But it might be worth it. I wish I... Oh, he moved. I wish I had some stones on me. Where the hell did he go? See, this is the problem, trying to get a squirrel in the woods like this. If you can get him isolated in a single tree... There he is. See, he's got way too many trees. He can hop from tree to tree and stuff. But you get him isolated, it's much easier. This way, it's probably not going to be feasible. But like I said, I just wanted to check the circumstances of that encounter. Sometimes you could get lucky. Like if we trapped him right here, for instance, in this tree that I'm facing, there's none directly next to it. So he would be trapped in that situation. But sadly, that wasn't our luck. It's okay, though. A squirrel like that is mainly just for trading purposes. He doesn't have a lot of meat on him, but his little bitty fur is actually got some value in it. So, not a big deal we didn't get him. Now, here we go. So the village from our location is just south of us. Let's go down here. This might be another interesting little spot to do a base camp. Now, I visited this one, and it doesn't have a blacksmith or anything important. As far as I remember, it's pretty small, actually, but... we could set up a little camp there and just do some hunting if there's good ground here. We definitely need to eat. I'm not seeing a lot of great ground right now. We're still able to walk on the ice here, so that's good. But that can't last for much longer here. Whew. Oh, here we go. There's some ground, some flat ground. Let's head down there and see if how much of it there is. I know the farther south we go, if we pull out a little bit. Well, let's put this map back on here, the cultural map. So down in this region, right about here where I'm circling, that should be some pretty flat land. I remember from the world map when I generated it, that was kind of why I chose this location, so that we could do some socializing here with the different cultures, but there's also a really nice hunting ground. We just got to make the trip. I don't know if that's exactly what we're doing now, but we're kind of just heading in that direction, just exploring a little bit. If we get lucky and find some game, then I'll be super happy. Let's see. Okay, let's look. So from this position, If we look, we're almost directly south of our first base, or, well, shelter. I think I might just go ahead and plop another shelter down here. This is some decent land. Let's see. So what I like to do is find a little landmark, something that when I'm traveling through the area will help me see my shelter better. But we might just have to rely on a little marker on the map. Okay, let's eat. I guess I'll just slap it around here. Man, we're getting real tired. All right, tell you what. Let's try and go to sleep. Greet. Do our little prayer. Ooh, it started raining. Not good. We'll just push on. It's still light enough for me to explore a little bit. This is the trick here when you're trying to sleep out on the main map. Yeah, it can be rough. You get woken up constantly by weather. That's why we got to figure out a shelter spot. Oh, you know what? I like this right here. This looks good to me. Hold on. Let's go ahead and rest again. Another prayer. Ugh. We wake up because of rain, or no? I think I woke up because of hunger. All right, let's go back to bed. Another prayer. No, it is raining. Okay, okay. So I'm thinking right here, if we zoom in a little bit, it's hard to see because it's night, but there's a couple of lakes here. Also, they're covered with ice, so it's hard to see, but I might go ahead and we'll do a base like right here on the edge of the water. This is helpful. Let me go ahead and go into stealth mode. I'm going to zoom out. And let's kind of scout around a little bit. I'm looking for a log or any kind of more open flat land. Here we go. Here's the flat land up here. Okay, this will probably be about where we set up, right next to this little corner between the lake, the plains, and the forest. I would love to get a log over here, but let's just focus on a shelter first. So I'm going to get some branches off this. I can zoom in here. There we go. We need a second set of branches for this shelter. Let's grab them. I'm going to also grab some branches from this tree because we need the regular kind of branches too. There's two different kinds. And now we need some slender tree trunks. So let's take this tree down. There we go. That's enough. So we've got 3. I don't know. Let's see. I like to have my shelter right next to water. I got too much junk on me. Yeah, that's okay. So I like to have it like literally next to the water, but if it's a space or two away, that's not the end of the world. I can stick with that. So one thing I do need for sure is to be right next to a tree. That in this situation is not critical, but in the winter, if you're in like a hard scenario where you don't have a lot of equipment and stuff, a lot of clothing, you need to be next to a tree so you can constantly be getting tinder and branches and stuff to start fire with. So, and we're not quite in that situation, but it could happen. We could get robbed or something and lose all our gear. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the shelter up right here next to this tree, and it's just a few paces away from the water's edge. Hey, look at that. We accomplished our next task. This just popped up on its own. So we finished No Man's Land. That's cool. There are differences in people's equipment and settlements depending on what cultures they belong to. The more you visit the settlements of different cultures, the more you'll find a certain culture can offer to you. If you walk to the very border of the known map, you can choose and randomize another region to continue playing in? No way, didn't know that. Dude, I've been to the edge of the map, but I didn't think you could go any farther. All right, cool. Well, I just learned something new. Okay, the wilderness carries berries and mushrooms from early spring to late winter, and people grow crops on their fields. Your task now is to harvest some of the gifts of earth, either from a field of your own or from someone else's, or to pick berries or mushrooms. If the season is now winter, in the darkest and coldest phase, you need to wait for spring. If it's the autumn, you should be easy to find something to harvest. To harvest a plant, you need to just simply pick it up. The herb lore skill can be used to recognize unknown plants and identify their properties, or mushrooms in the area. So we need to related key commands, go and pick something up, pick up from adjacent tile, and use our skills to view our skills and stuff. So it's kind of vague what you want, what exactly you need to do in these like tutorial task list things, but obviously you can learn stuff about the game, and I think some of these will reward us as we go through and do things. We'll be rewarded. Some of them look pretty interesting, like Weapons of the North. That's cool. I think there's also one about the spirit world. There it is, the spirit world. So I'm anxious to see what that one is. That'll be cool. The Great Man of the Forest. Is that us? No, probably not. Anyway, okay, so we've got our little shelter. I'm going to leave the branches and stuff here for a fire in the future. It's always good to set yourself up. Once you got your shelter, get some fire materials, have those ready to go. All right, we're very tired though, so we can finally sleep through the night here without being interrupted by the weather. Whew, thank goodness. Let's go break the ice over here, our new little home. And like I said, we're a nomad basically. We're not going to do a whole lot of base building, at least initially. We're just setting up shelters as we go. And I should also mark it on my map. So this is going to be shelter 2. Nope, not 3, 2. Perfect. All right. Situated there. So basically this was just a hunting camp. The reason we set this one up is not near any villages, or maybe it might be. I don't know. I haven't explored enough, but we'll do some hunting now. So I'm very hungry. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat. All right. I love the bear cuts, man. They really fill you up. Okay, I'm going to zoom out and let's continue. It's noon. We slept pretty late, but we were up late making our shelter, so we had to do it. But yeah, we're outside of the cultural border here of the Koivula, but there could still be like independent villages around, which isn't a big deal. No, I don't want the black grouse, but we're mainly looking for animals. Man, this is a nice spot. Look at all this open. Oh, this is awesome. We got lucky. We chose a good spot for our shelter down here. This is definitely some happy hunting ground. And it just keeps going over here. Oh, I like it. I like this a lot. But it's pretty scarce. Oh, a badger. Yes. If it's out here and it's medium sized, I'm going to encounter it. Let's go into stealth. It's raining, guys, so it might be a little harder to see. I apologize. But we've got our arrows equipped. We're at negative 15, which isn't perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and take the shot. We're behind him. Oh, missed it. Way missed it. He didn't even notice, though. Oh, dang. All right, he's running. Now, in my experience, and I could be wrong, I'm not totally adept at hunting smaller game, but the smaller animals like this, trying to do the attrition hunting while they're like uninjured might not be as possible. Okay, hold on one quick sec. I need to label this spot for my arrows that I just shot. We can come back and look for those, but I am going to try. Looks like I'm able to keep up with this badger, which is amazing to me. But my owl tribesman is very fast. He is a super speed demon, so I'm actually kind of thinking we might catch this thing. Hold on, let's look at him. Oh, he's fatigued already. Wow. Okay, I have to eat my words about the smaller game. This must be an overweight badger or something, because Owl here, our little character, is just keeping up with him. We're sprinting too, though. We're not like walking right now. We are literally sprinting, but we got good endurance. So we're still... Oh, he just stumbled. Okay, I'm actually going to go into hiding mode, and I'm going to wield my knife. Because we've got this boy. Let's take one quick look at him. I bet you he's breathless. Breathless, baby. Let's get him. Okay, well, I caught up to him. I'm right next to him, and he turned hostile on me. So I've got it zoomed in, obviously. Now, this is not the greatest, because I'm not really good with melee. But I have confidence that he's just like putting up a posture here. He really does not have the ability to fight us. Yeah, he's just trying to run away now. So I'm going to bludgeon him with my knife. See, he's trying to die. He's trying to hit me. Okay. He fails to snap at you. You efficiently dodge like a swan. Yeah, baby. That's what they call me, the swan. All right, let's bludgeon him. Dodge again. He missed. Dodge. Swipes thin air. Ugh, we're not doing much better, though. But he did just fall to his feet. There we go. Badger rushes at me. He's putting up a fight. All right. Well, Well, just as I've delivered the coup de grace, the rain stopped there. So very nice. First things first, let's get our arrow knocked again, so we're ready. But that was crazy. I was not expecting to get that badger right there. So I just picked it up since it's a fairly small kill. We can just grab it. I'm gonna go back to, well, first of all, let's eat. That was good. You deserve a reward there, my friend. I'm gonna go back to where I think my arrows were. It's not far. It's just like right up here. But I desperately want to find those. Now, we can't forget, too, I did put an order in with the blacksmith. Man, where did I fire those? Was it just the one, or did I take 2 shots? I feel like I took 2. Anyway, yeah, we've got arrowheads ordered from the blacksmith, so I need to go check with that. It's like 5 days, though, so I think we've got a little bit of time left. Dang it. I might have to zoom out and go to the exact spot. I made the mark here. There we go. All right. There's one. There's 2. Okay, yeah, I knew it. Okay. Whew, thank goodness. Let's get back to the camp. Okay, here we are, home away from home. Nice. This will be the first real use we get out of this place. I'm going to wait on the food, but let's go ahead and get this baby butchered up. So drop him on the ground. Skin him. Butcher him. Nice. I will take the bones. We're kind of piling those up in our other shelter, so I'll just carry those around with me for a while. We'll want those once we get some dogs, so definitely keeping them. Let's see. And now I think I'm good. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I'm thinking about taking this little guy back to our main shelter. I don't know, though. To be honest, this is such a great location. I just don't have any cordage with me. Anyway, I can still clean the skin. All right, so let's clean it. And I'm going to do the first step in tanning it. All right, and now we'll go to bed. Let me go ahead and eat before bed. There we go. All right, and we're going to do our little prayer. Greet the earth. Beautiful. Wake up. Okay, and let's see. It is ready to go. Now, if I were to process it the next step, I'd have to leave it here for, several hours and come back to it. We're definitely coming back here to do some more hunting, but I've still got raw meat on me. I've got 9 badger cuts, and I've got this raw skin. So what I'm wanting to do is head north back to our main base. Okay, well, we've almost completed the trip without getting mugged, so we're home free here. Let's see. How many days has it been since we placed our order? Not 100% sure, but I should probably swing by the blacksmith. Here, we can always ask him. So let's stop by the village. When we come into this screen like this, the food and stuff deteriorates at a much slower rate than it does when we move on the world map, so this isn't such a bad thing to stop in here real quick. It's only a few more paces from our little shelter, too, so let me find this guy. Oh, there he is. It's always so hard to spot him. Let's greet him. And how are the masterwork broadheads coming along, sir? They're ready, and I've got them right here. So let's start trading. Let's trade then. So let's barter. What have you got to offer? Well, you wanted my shoes. Oh, crap, they're back home. Well, no, that's not true. Let's see. We have the shoes he asked for. Let's offer an item. He wanted these. I swear, if he changes the price now. What you offered is only a start. Are you kidding, dude? You said you wanted that. And now you're telling me it's just a start. Well, that was deceiving. See, I figured that was way, way less than they were worth. Okay, what of my items do you want? I think we've come to agreement. The fine woolen overcoat. Bro, I'm not giving you that. Let's start to trade from the start. Let's see here. Dang. I got to go back home. All right, we'll come back for these. I need to go home. We discovered how much food or how much time is left on this meat. Look at that lady. That's not yours. All right, it's 15. She was trying to stand on my smoked meat there, or my dried meat. Nope, doesn't belong to you. All right, let's get home, check our shelter. I hope I have enough trade goods to buy these arrowheads. I didn't. This is my first trade with the blacksmith, so I hope I don't mess it up. Oh, look, we got a bird in our trap, too, so nice. We got to process that. We've got the badger fur here. We made that successfully, brought that here successfully, so that's good. I think I'm going to roast up the badger cuts instead of drying them just because we might need to trade them. So I'm going to start a very small fire here and get those going. Boom, there we go. All right, well, we've got a lot going on, everybody. Let me tell you what, things are getting real intense here in the Unreal world. So I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. Let me know what you guys think down in the description area, or down in the comment area, I should say. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys, and I will see you on the next episode.